Well, welcome back, guitar learners. This is my newest acquisition to the herd. So it is an Epiphone ES-335. It's obviously in the Blueberry Burst. So what happened here was an accident. It happens a lot to me somehow, but perusing Reverb, seeing decent deals pop up, this one actually had a crack under the nut. And so I just absolutely lowballed the store. It was a brand new guitar, but they were having trouble selling it because of the crack under the nut. So I lowballed them at $290 and managed to just get this guitar shipped to me last week. So here it arrived and it's absolutely gorgeous. So before I did anything, before I even tried to play it, I assessed the situation with the neck. And so what it turned out was, yeah, it did have to get glued and clamped down. So I ended up pulling the strings off, and then checking out the truss rod. I was a little scared that what if I crank this truss rod and the neck breaks? Good news, the truss rod worked. It straightened out the neck because there was a significant bow going on. And then, so it worked just fine, didn't crack anything any further. So I popped the nut, it was not glued down. So I popped the nut, got in there, got a bunch of wood glue down into the neck, through underneath the nut on both sides here, and just clamped it crazy down, put the nut back on, and everything worked out great. So the neck is nice and straight. I was able to lower the action significantly. So it's one, it's playable, and two, after playing it and putting it through its paces for a couple days, finding out that the tuning is actually pretty stable as well. So it's just as stable as my Gretsch with the Bigsby. And so yeah, super happy to see that that's the case. And then, yeah, just plugged it in and played it last night for the first time. And just finding that yep, okay, the pickups are nice and thick. Some people might call them muddy. I like a little more treble. And so I did mess with the heights of the pickups and trying to raise that treble side. You'll see that my tone knobs are on 10. And so I do kind of miss that clarity on the high end, but I am used to listening to Lambertones. They're my favorite pickups. They have that clarity and they have some of that top end. So I'm gonna play through the same patch I always play through. If I switch to a different preset, right, then obviously there would be some different EQs and things like that. But I wanted just a straight comparison to what I'm used to hearing. So here's a little bit of swelling action. So I can tell they're pushing the amp pretty hard. So I do run my Helix with the input pad on, so I can tell it's still hitting it really hard because my volume is at 7 there on the neck pickup. So if I crank that up, if I go to stage 1 of my overdrives, so that's running and pushing pretty hard. We're not on the edge of breakup. We have broken up at that point. So here's the bridge. So the pickups are definitely pushing hard, and I'm thinking now well, what if I back the pickup back down? So I play up high on the neck a lot. So it definitely has plenty of sustain thanks to it being a semi-hollow body or full hollow body. So even more gain. So it's definitely definitely running really hot, so I might tweak the pickups just a little bit further, and then I will absolutely post a playthrough of, I think Solid Rock is the kind of updated hymn that we're playing this week. So I definitely want to put another song playthrough out there for you, just so you can hear it in all of its blue burst glory. So hopefully this is helpful to you, and I will see you in the next one.